Yo, whenever you're having a bad day, there's a couple things I want you to remember. Look at this video and smile. And remember that integrity, morals, core values is within you at all times. Look at it, and then you'll know what is lies, sodomites, and defenders of vanity, aka pride.
Hey, all here na Canada, Trinidad and Tobago, all Canada and America, they're going up in the moon. Yes, they're going up in the moon. So if all in the UNC, in Parliament, all in the UNC, if all want to go, all go for a ride. Yeah, they're going up in the moon. They're going in the spaceship. If all want, all could go too. You understand? But the only problem is when they go, they're coming back. So all in the UNC, all could go too. You understand? I want to go, right? All go stop oppressing the poor people in the Trinidad and Tobago. You understand? All oppressing the poor people, man. You understand? That's why all have to go to the United States and Canada. They're going up in the moon. So if they want, all they go and take a ride with them one time. You understand? But the only problem is when they go, they're coming back. Nice.
Tell me where else can we go? If we little children are not free to grow. Tell me where else can we go? If they try to ban the words in the calypso, you could try to stop social media or the taping of police murders. You could rewrite a bill like this also. But don't forget, this is Trinbago.
I know you lying. They just mute my boy Helon in his Calypso Monarch final. So as soon as you start talking bad about government, this is what has happened. I still hearing it. I still hearing the song on the radio. But the TV is muted. Tell me. That's what's going on here. Alright.
When UNC win, nobody win. What you are doing the fucking road yourself? Watch. Come in. Had to hire a concrete mixer here. Thousands of dollars to spend. When UNC win, nobody win. Kamala and the fucking Jagabat. Yeah. When UNC win, nobody win.
Why paying for my license to be on the road? Why paying for my vehicle to be on the road? Why I have to pay inspection for vehicle to be roadworthy and the road not worthy?
Thank you.
You understand me? The road not vehicle worthy. Exactly.
One of the little narrative I want to clear up to because people really tend to put artists against artists, and I'm not holding anything in my mouth right now because I speak with respect. I don't mean any disrespect to Bungie Garland. I don't mean any disrespect to Voice. These people, I have played a role in their careers. But, you know, I don't know how to tell this story because I don't even know if they want me to tell the full picture, but I'll just say this. I was requested by the government of Trinidad and Tobago to perform at Flavor Village for free. Can we sacrifice this? And we called them to their great disappointment and said, we're going to choose to stay home. So I had Friday night free. So I told them the only night I have free is Friday night. Where's this narrative that I choose Friday night to go up against Bungie Garland to destroy his thing? And I didn't even know they were in the Queen's Park Savannah. I didn't even know it was Carnival Friday night. All this while I'm so busy, I'm not watching and plotting what other people doing. So there is this narrative out there that I am doing this and doing that and doing the other. And you know, it used to hurt, but it stopped hurting. Understand it clearly, but I want to take, because I don't usually take the opportunity to clear it up. And then, bam, when I think I'm doing something good, here they come after. They wondering if the government pay me. So they didn't wonder if the government, Super Blue had a night, Patrice Roberts had a night, Bungie and Fiona had a night, Iowa had multiple nights, Swappy, Orlando, Voice had a night. No questions about if they were being paid. As soon as I have a night, there's a question about me being paid. So I'm not to be paid. I am proud of what I do. I'm proud of my work ethic. I'm proud of my team. I don't want them to come Ash Wednesday and be, boy, your man overwork we and we come out with nothing, boy. I don't want to. No, I want them to feel like, yes, I want to prove that hard work pays. So that's it.
Arrest him, don't push up my hand. Don't push up my hand, boy. Don't push up my hand. Alexander, what is this? What is this? You not come on. What do you, boy? Alexander, you cannot do me this, boy. You cannot do me that. You cannot do me that. You put a handcuff on my hand. Alexander, you put a handcuff on my hand. I'm not taking no handcuff. I'm not taking no cussing from you, sir. Me and you operate like that? No, you put a handcuff on my hand. I don't mind you taking, but Alexander, you put a handcuff on my hand. Alexander, you put a handcuff on my hand.
We have a police operation here.
Alexander, but is he a police? Alexander, you know, is rank sting on you, Alexander? Is rank sting on you? Alexander, wait a minute.
Alright, come. I do everything possible.
Alexander,
I never curse you. I told you I said good evening, sir.
I never curse you. I curse you?
I'm a police operation. And as a result of that, I'll be trouble.
Russell, take this, you know. Russell, take this.
You have a gun on this, sir? Do you have a gun on this? No, I never curse you. Only thing we do, I never curse you. Don't do like that. Don't be embarrassing me for other people. What'd you say?
I'm Lady Boy. Have me.
What do you mean?
Point to her. Her name is Shirley John. Minister, Shirley John. Shirley, don't hide. Do you know who was the founder of Highest Fed? The founder of Highest Fed. Put your hands in the air. When Marshall says, give them performance, give them the time of their life. Minister. In the Kamala Pasar Business Administration, it's a minister who founded Highest Fed. Where's Patrice? Dijon is here. Anna. Give them performance. Give them the time of their life. And you ready? You ready for Shirley John? Give them performance. Give them the time of their life. DJ Anna.
Her nephew, Beast, could do such a thing.
If he can sack York, he can invade Lower England.
We would stop him.
Who is this person who speaks to me as though I needed his advice?
I have declared Philip my High Counselor.
Is he qualified?
I am skilled in the arts of war and military tactics, sire.
Are you? And tell me, what advice would you offer on the present situation? I shall offer a truce and buy him off. Who will go to him? Not I. If I fell under the sword of that murderer, it might be my head in a basket. Not my gentle son. The mere sight of him would only encourage an enemy to take over the whole country.
My question to you is, the work that FCB is going to do in 2026 for this 1.5 million, conceivably, will it be less than what they did in 2025?
I expect so, yes.
Okay. Then how come the allocation is 1.5 million when in 2025 it was 1 million when there were 10,000 people in the program, and now there's 0? Could you explain that?
This is an estimate.
Yes, but if it was 1 million last year, when there were 10,000 active participants in the program with active debit cards, and going forward you're taking that down to 0. How could you have more allocated this year than last year?
I don't think I need to repeat. This is an estimate.
A bad one, obviously.
Member, hold on, I ain't finished. You closed down CPEP, who used to do that. All right. And you closed down URP. What are we to do in politics? Chairman. What are we to do? You have marginalized us.
All right. All right, this is
East Port of Spain is not closed down. Where you get that idea from? East Port of Spain.
This is now degenerating into unbridled unruliness.
Mr. Chairman, this is the hooliganism I've told you about by the member for Port of Spain South.
Racist, that's a racist comment.
Mr. Chairman, we cannot continue. We cannot continue to accept that behavior.
Don't sit down here and be racist.
It's far out.
No button scheme.
Now, did you say that I say it?
No. Aruka Lopino, no. Withdraw that accusation now. Withdraw the accusation now. Withdraw the accusation of racism now. Nothing has been said like that. Withdraw it.
Mr. Chair,
withdraw it.
Mr. Chair, why are we being called hooligans? That is ridiculous. And we are not going to tolerate that in this house. We are not going to tolerate it, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Mr. Chair.
I am going to suspend this house for 10 minutes. And everyone give consideration as to how we move forward. Suspend it for 10 minutes.
A few moments later.
Minister?
Yes, this usually covers insurance for vehicles and or buildings and so on. Just double checking some information here.
Yeah.
It's not the medical insurance, from what I know.
It's only for motor vehicle insurance. Only motor vehicle insurance.
Not only, there are other assets that are also insured.
But is it a requirement that these vehicles be insured? Because as state vehicles, before you laugh and embarrass yourself, right? Usually, insurance is.
All right, sir, Barataria.
Allow me to educate Barataria, please. When you are insured, it's because you're being protected by an institution with a higher financial strength that you have. So who would have a greater financial strength than the state or the government of Trinidad and Tobago? I'm asking if that's a requirement.
Okay. Mr.
Hang on. Before you answer that, Minister, have you checked the motor vehicles and road traffic?
Oh, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking. Is that the case?
You are asking the question. So before you ask
exactly, I'm
hang
asking
on
the
a
question.
second.
So, Mr. Chairman, if I knew the answer, I wouldn't ask the question.
Before you ask the question as to whether or not the corporation has an obligation to insure its vehicles, you should first determine the state of the law.
Mr. Chairman, I am not the one required to make the payment.
Well, I'm not going to, having regard to the state of the law, I'm not going to allow that.
What is the state of the law?
All vehicles must be insured, third party risk.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Of political persecution from members opposite when they point at
Mr. Speaker,
Mr. Speaker,
48-6, sit down. Sit down. With your nonsense. Mr. Speaker.
Okay. Leader of government business. Okay. Enough.
Mr. Speaker, that hooliganism will not be accepted. I put up a standing order 48-6.
Sir. Asshole.
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gunner's mate, first class, Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Keep firing, assholes!
Good night, TikTok. Normally I don't do videos in the night here, but I had to do this video because I just listened to the best budget I ever hear in my life. The best budget, and I want to congratulate the Prime Minister, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, and I want to congratulate the Minister of Finance, Dave Tankun, and all the members of the UNC, right? And I must say, that budget is the best budget I hear in my life. I can't say nothing I disagree with in that budget. I can't find one thing, and trust me, I listen to criticize. You understand? I listen to criticize. To me, I shocked. I heard certain things in that budget that I thought, because I thought, you know, based on the economic downfall of our country right now, and we're supposed to be standing economically, right? I know, right, that some of them things that they call it, I was shocked they even call. I was saying, well, what, they're going to do that? Especially the 10% for public servants. You understand? Everything about the budget was good. I can't complain. I couldn't ask for more. Imagine, this country, Trinidad and Tobago, not as economically stable as we were before years ago, right? And this government came in and did that. Even though the naysayers and the PNM doubters were saying, oh, the commentator, Mama Guy earlier, and the commentator lied earlier, right? I have no complaint. Trinidad and Tobago, I was waiting. I was off the media for a while. I didn't want to say nothing until this budget. I didn't want to talk and do no TikTok video until I hear this budget. I hear what they're going to do. And trust me, they touch on everything. I don't even want to list out nothing. Everything they touch on, everything they talk about. No, nothing was left untouched. And when they touch it, they don't have plans to touch it. The best budget I ever hear in all my years listening to budgets and in politics was this 2025 budget. Right? So I'll go to the other class. I'm so happy right now. Things I can't complain. I can't complain. Right? So thank you once again. Congratulations to all the UNC people, to Kamala Persad-Bissessar, Dave Tankun, the whole cabinet, everybody. Job well done. Job well done. Right? Tell me what you think in the comments. I'll go on.
The IMF has a blunt message for Trinidad and Tobago. Raise interest rates and stop spending, or watch your foreign reserves vanish. Reserves have been dropped by nearly $2 billion since 2021 and are heading lower. The problem, the government is spending too much money while keeping rates frozen at 3.5%. Even as the US rates climb, our deficit sits at 5.5%. Trinidad and Tobago is being urged to tighten their belt to defend the currency or let it float and face volatility. Y'all go let me know what y'all think about this story.
The most dangerous person in a room is the one who doesn't need to be liked. Because you can't manipulate someone who isn't scared to disappoint you. You can't guilt trip someone who's already made peace with being misunderstood. And you cannot control someone who does not need your validation. That shit makes people uncomfortable, and that's why they're so dangerous. Because in a world where most people can be bought with attention, validation, or acceptance, they simply do not give a fuck. And ironically, they're more liked and respected because of it.
Is it a little bit toxic that I know that when my name gets brought up in certain conversations and they get angry, I'm a little bit fucking proud of it?